Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I'm aware that he has changed. It has been difficult for him to realize his own countrymen would turn against him. I'm not surprised he is bitter. But he is still a great man, one of the best Ferelden has seen.
How can you support the man who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
To support his war, he sold his own people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
How do you justify letting Earl Ho torture his subjects?
Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I wish I had died at Ostagar rather than live to see this moment. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Maybe or maybe not, but the area is unlocked, indeed, Landsmeet Chamber, and we are going in. Just let me save another time, because I don't want to do this dialogue again in case something goes wrong.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Cailan's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
You are the one who fled at the battle and left him to die.
Oh, do continue. The Landsmeet hungers to hear the tactical analysis of Ostagar from a spoiled child. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Cailan's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Cailan's death. He was Marik's son, my king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Do you regret having a blood mage poison Arl Iman?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
What have I done? I have protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
The Landsmith is against you again. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men, and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this.
A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me.
Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I will fight this duel myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
This stupid helm of mine, it's not even light armor, but it has some nice enchantments or like things on it. So I still have it, like I've got it in the beginning of the game. And I still have it because of mental resistance and physical resistance and constitution, even though I'm going with light stuff. Well, that's just how it goes. What do I want? I have some nice poisons. Why don't I? Okay. Is it poisoned? Yes. Okay. That's not good.
It shall be done.
Fun cove, please. Okay. I don't know if maneuvering actually helps, but hopefully.
I shall do it.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Shall be done.
No, not that. That. Can I? Yes, I can, but this is very dangerous. Let's just run for the moment being until I regen my abilities. Nope. About here, but not quite. Yeah, neither do I. I'm running from it.
It shall be done.
And I think that's about right. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Uh-huh. Fun cove. Maybe I should get something a little bit less potent, like this one. Yeah, that's kinda good enough.
Very well.
I mean, I probably do have a bow, actually. Yeah, let's try that. I'm not spec'ing the bow spot. It's a tiny bit better than Ryan. Not a lot better. We don't have a distance.
No glory in bloodshed.
That's sort ridiculous. Let's get back to this and try to get first strike. Okay. And run away. I don't want to be knocked down. Because one or two strikes of his is strong ones, and I'm done, which is not good, obviously. Let's take another standard one. Okay. Oh yeah, I was talking about exactly this. Especially when you stand in the corner. It sort of doesn't help. Yeah, a little bit more to that corner, and then we'll be able to strike him down, I do believe. Yeah, this, that, and here it goes.
I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Now, 10 years ago, around 2009 or something, I don't remember when the game came out, but I've bought it on release, and on my original playthrough, when I haven't known about the YouTube existence even, I just let Alistair kill him off. This time, I am going with my original pretty much heroes once again, because I was a human noble female as well, a hero 10 years ago. So I want to do some things different, at least. Not a lot of things, but some of them. So I know that Alistair will not be happy, but I've done his quest, so that should make some difference. And I want to make a deal with Anora. I set it up already, so it would be a shame if my setup will be broken, because I will kill him off, basically. So, yeah, I accept your surrender. I know some people might be angry, but that's what I want to do this time. I don't think I will play Dragon Age again. Dragon Age Origins, that is, because it's a very long game, and yeah, but we'll see. I accept.
Just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. Patean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Well, I mean, he could have probably... he can die. Because it's not like you're guaranteed to live through the ritual of joining. So that would be an interesting, actually, outcome. But would that even work?
What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the deep roads, or the Blight lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Well, Riordan has a point. We should put him through the joining.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't!
We need all the help we can get, Alistair.
Loghain is a traitor. We need him like we need to be stabbed in the back. Or have you forgotten how his being a great general didn't help the last time? I didn't want to be king. I still don't. But if that's what it takes to see Loghain get justice, then I'll do it. I'll take the crown.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
Well, I thought the two of you were going to marry, and I do realize that the deal is going to be pretty interesting, considering that there is some life at stake, but hopefully it will still work out, right?
And I thought the whole idea was to bring Loghain to justice. Funny how plans change, isn't it?
You'd throw away a very fortunate alliance for petty revenge? Perhaps Ferelden is better off without you, Alistair.
Fuck me. I don't think we still have a setup, considering our options. Yeah, I really don't want to kill the guy. Yeah, I stand by with Honora. She's a more reasonable person, in my opinion.
You're siding with her? How could you do this to me? You, of all people.
I'm trying to do what's best for Ferelden.
What is wrong with you? I thought we were friends. Now you're siding with a man who killed Duncan.
That's not true.
Isn't it? I don't know. I'm not sure I know what's true anymore. All I know is I can't let this pass. Not and still live with myself. I guess I don't have any choice, do I? I'm leaving.
I'm afraid it's not so simple as that, Alistair.
You already got what you wanted. Your murdering father gets a place amongst the Grey Wardens. What else could you want from me?
Your life, unfortunately. So long as you live, rebellions can be raised in your name. Our land cannot endure another civil war. I must call for your execution.
Fuck me. Let him go, Honor.
This is what you would ask? Very well. Though I think it a mistake. Alistair, you may leave on condition that you swear before this landsmeet that you renounce all claim to the throne for yourself and all your heirs.
That's what it'll take, huh? Fine. I don't want anything to do with this place or any of you people. Ever. I swear it. Time for me to go. Good luck. You'll need it if he actually survives the joining.
Well, you don't have to leave.
You heard Honora. I do, or I get to join Duncan. Nice, huh? Have fun ending the Blight. Or whatever. I guess you made your decision, right? So goodbye.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a Blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You know, Alistair is really freaking annoying.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the Taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I understand.
So it's done. My father lives, and for good or ill, he is now a Grey Warden. Thank you for giving him the opportunity to undergo the ritual. It couldn't have been easy.
Well, he has a lot to redeem himself for.
He does indeed. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
Yeah, Anora is an interesting person. But the thing is, I think that she will be a better queen for Ferelden than Alistair. More popular one, and she can handle her stuff actually well. Like, logically thinking is good, usually. And outbursts of anger is probably not a good trait. Well, in my opinion. Now, the final battle. Head to Redcliffe to prepare your army. Okay, I don't really have any gold or anything, so I suppose what I do have should suffice. Let me see, I have the final level. I probably want a bit more health and a little bit more willpower, because dexterity and cunning are already pretty much maxed out. I don't see a reason, to be honest, to go over 36, because all things do not require it, but I have 38, so should be okay. And they give me 2 talents, how interesting. I like my passives, but I will not... well, I can have these ones. If I go with Deadly Strike, and then with the 30. Okay... well, yeah, that's probably what I'm going with, but... do I have anything over here? I'm kind of fine. I mean, I only have basically these few skills, but... so how about this? Loghain. Okay. Tier 6. Nice stuff, actually. And I do have one thing that I can give away. Maybe. Yeah, this one. This is basic stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna use him in battle.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Thanks. Check stances again. Yeah, I do believe we are right. Why don't we give something to Liliana?
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Okay, someone inspired. That's great, though it will not help really. But okay. Save around here, and I do believe we are done.
Indeed.
Number 1, 2, and 3. Serious business, and we have to go to Redcliffe, right?